Welcome to the Shortwave Radio channel, and well, today is the day of a firmware update. If you are using the Choyong LC90 Smart Radio, go and check out your firmware update and settings, and go and make sure you're connected to Wi-Fi network and the internet, and also that you have a micro SD card inserted so that you can update the firmware. Don't touch any button while it's doing it. On 4.7, lots of interesting things are fixed. So first of all, you could see here RDS on FM, feature that was requested by many, and it works great and it's beautiful. You have all the info. You have here Talk, Radio 1, the CBC Radio 1, and you have the info about what you're listening to right now. So it's pretty cool. And of course, depending on what you're tuning, if it's a music station, for example, if I go 97.7, this is music, rock music, which is Shum FM. And then you'll have all the information show up about, so rock. And then you will have the info about, what song is playing and so on. Here we go. Rattle Them Bones by the Lazies. So this is definitely a cool thing to have, and of course all our stations that have RDS will have information about whatever the station is all about and what you're listening to. So very beautiful implementation of RDS. If you were waiting for that, this is a cool thing. Second, what else is implemented? Well, on shortwave we will have, of course, the capabilities of single sideband with the fine tuning. That was messed up in the beginning, but now it is actually working pretty well. It's not 100%. The tuning is reversed on upper sideband, but it still works, and so that's really what's important. So when you tune with the fine tuning, now you will have the capability of fine-tuning to a single sideband signal. And that's all that you really need, and that's where, even though it's not perfect, I'm okay with it. It just works, and that's the important thing. So that is something else that is really cool about the radio. It's single sideband. You'll be able to tune and fine-tune when you need on a signal. What's cool is that in a future implementation, we'll have another feature that they want to add, which is seen on Texan radios. They want to add frequency calibration so that we can have very precise tuning when we tune around single sideband. That is also going to be very exciting. It's not there yet, of course. It's going to be implemented in a future version. The other things that this also brings is improved streaming. I've noticed that it seems to be more solid when you actually want to use the internet radio side of things. It actually seems to lock on to stations that you want to listen to better and have a lot less buffering over time. So this is nice. And there's a lot of improvements on to find your podcasts and find your different stations.
Hormone injections for nearly 2 weeks, and then
the
a
BBC.
surgical procedure.
But one of the things that they have improved that is just so cool is the search. Search was a hard thing to work on this radio. But now, you press and hold until the microphone appears with the language button. English Voice of America. And then you wait for the search, and here we go. English Voice of America. It's going to give you a Voice of America Global English. Now it works, and it works well. So when you're searching for stuff, the voice search is going to be very, very useful.
And the better part of the afternoon, reading aloud those elector votes.
So this is definitely something cool. 4.7 brings a lot of improvements to the radio. And I have to say, now some were asking about medium wave, long wave performance. I don't think they can do anything about that. It stays the same. It's unfortunately not the best. So medium wave, long wave is not what this radio is going to be used for the most part. But shortwave's great, single sideband now, tunable, so that's what is important. And of course, as you just seen, the streaming capability, the RDS feature. This is definitely making this radio now into an even better radio than it ever was, and making this radio definitely one of the great hybrids out there. A smart radio that has shortwave. The Choyong LC90. You know, my first review of it was harsh, but it was harsh because so many things were wrong. I gotta say now, if I do a review again of this radio, it would get good grades for a lot of the things that it does now that is just great. So anybody looking for a radio that is a hybrid, that you will let you listen to shortwave, and you can tune to utility signals and stuff like that because of its single sideband tuning, and looking out to have something that is a smart radio to stream some of your favorite station and even some podcasts, well, definitely now this is in a class of its own, works great, and is definitely a great radio to own now for those that wonder. This is why, you know, some people say, well, I should wait, or I should maybe I you know, it has issues. And yeah, but the thing is that firmware updates fix things. So even if it's not perfect when you get it, you know that, you know, they're still working on, there's still going to be some things that are going to be adjusted and changed. So don't worry about it. A firmware update will fix some of the flaws. And that is what is cool about this radio. And Choyong has been amazing in working on the radio, making sure that this radio gets better all the time. So kudos to Choyong Radios for this. Amazing smart radio now. So Choyong LC90. New firmware update, go and get it. You're getting a much improved receiver, a much improved search, a much improved SSB, and a welcome RDS feature on FM. This is great. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.